What up, big kids? It's Inner Unboxing from Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. So I'm going to do a live unboxing. I'm going to actually do it here on Instagram. So we're going to go live on Instagram real quick here too. We're live on YouTube right here. Now we're live on Instagram. So we're doing a live unboxing from Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. And I want to just say before I start the show, oh wow, I just skipped over my own show. Anyway, I've had quite a day. It's funny, it had to happen on 9/11, of course. Yeah, so it's been bittersweet because I got a package, which was awesome, and you know, Warner Brothers also sent me Ocean's 8. Which is out today on Blu-ray 4K. So really enjoyed the movie. It's a great spin-off of Ocean's 11 films, and love the all-female cast. And I think they should have added at least like 3 more ladies, because I would like Ocean's 11 of ladies. But yeah, yeah, fan mail. Oh man, I had to like discontinue my PO box because I was just throwing money away. No one was like sending me anything, because no one cares. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So I got some cool stuff from Big Bad Toy Store, but let me promote this on Facebook real quick. Yeah, but today's been quite a day, and yeah, it's good to see. By the way, I'm wearing a Diva tank that I got from Hot Topic. It was like a buy one get 2 free, so that was a pretty awesome deal. So I play to win. I love Diva. I love her new short, and I love that she's getting a Figma figure. Hey Sir Jess, and hey M Garcia 216, and yeah, it's been awesome, and gonna promote this. And yeah, happy September 11th. I know how you could be happy with it, but I hope you guys, I wanted to do this show. I thought about, originally I was going to do this much earlier, then something happened today. It really affected my life at the moment. It's semi-life changing. It's like, so it's a hurdle, but I hope that it gets better. Yeah, well, I'll just state what's been going on. You know, this should be a live sponsored, which it is a sponsored video. Unboxing. Before I get into stuff, you know, as you guys know, I've been looking for other jobs, like customer service work. I love customer service. I love people. I've done customer service for over a decade now. Man, close to a decade and a half. With yeah, like just, you know, working the job, and loved it before YouTube. I still love doing YouTube. I just wish it, you know, now I went from making like $4,000 to $6,000 on YouTube to now making only like, I think my next YouTube check will be like only not even $400. Can you imagine going from not 400, but $4,000 to 4K? That is like crazy. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, man. On top of that, you know, rent goes up, bills go up. You know, you make less money, but your rent decides to go up. Yeah, and then you know, I started a new job, which was really liking it, and I got let go today over something stupid, over something they didn't remind me about. Forgot like a take-home test thing that was, you know, normally when you start a job you don't have take-home test stuff, but you know, they had it, and they didn't remind me about it. I left it at work, and I couldn't do it, and they wanted it done by Monday, and the boss wasn't cool about it, even though it was on time and doing everything fine, learning everything fast, and they just let me go. So yeah, it's really depressing. I actually did have another job interview today, and I went tomorrow. But yeah, like, no, I just want a little life update. Been really going out there, applying for jobs, applying for more jobs. I've been selling stuff. If you guys didn't know, I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff. I posted my sales video yesterday, and definitely now even more than ever, I have to rely on things to sell, because YouTube is like barely doesn't cover my rent. It doesn't even cover, I have a Patreon, but I only get like $2 from that. So I mean, if you want me to start doing bourgeois pictures, I'll do that for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm just selling stuff. I have, I've been doing, YouTube, but it's not like, even if I post videos every day, it's not working. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, so yeah, let me promote this show, and I just want to let you know. Yeah. Yeah, and so need to. Yeah. It's nice to have an hourly job, and yeah, it's just sad that they got that for like a week. Anyway, let me promote this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to do this live show because like I was planning to do this today, and like I got this package early right before I was going to work, and then early when I go in there, that's when they drop the news. Thanks. I have so much experience too, like, and I'm really great with customers. I'm learning fast. I love working for companies that people just said, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to get all the sad parts out now so we can like get to all the fun stuff. So here, let me promote this. And unboxing from. I'm like talking as I type. Yeah, you just. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, I've been playing a lot on Indeed. Like I said, I have an interview tomorrow morning, and I did an interview today. So hopefully, yeah. I do escape game master. Yeah, I'm even as I do this, I'm gonna apply to a job right now just because. There. Anyway, guys, so I'm just promoting the show, and then we'll do two unboxing. Yeah, and yeah, sorry guys, like I just want to be real. If I seem off or sad and everything, I was pretty sad earlier today. Won't even lie. And like went to work, and got told the news right off the gate, and then had to leave, and just like ran an errand, went home, took a nap, had the luckily I got called for an interview yesterday, and then I called them back because it was like, well, that's good timing because now I need a job, and and then I went to the interview at 2:30. It went really good, but they're gonna find out at the end of next week. It's for like a medical supply company, and yeah, I just like, even though ideally I would love if it was like a few years ago when YouTube was great, and still love to do what I'm doing. I know things with YouTube couldn't last forever, but I didn't expect it to go as bad as I thought it would, after all these years. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like asking for people to be sad for me or anything like that. I just do my best I'm like literally applying for jobs and every day, and interviewing, and I'm selling stuff. Like, if you want to buy any action figures because it helps give my stuff a new home, I use that money for bills, and yeah, like I'd rather do that. And donations are always cool, but like I'm not like asking for them. Just rather ask for like people to like buy my stuff, because it's a win-win situation. I'm even selling stuff for like really cheap and whatnot. Oh, thank you about my videos and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Let me, promote this from Big Bad Toy Store. And yeah, this. Sorry, I got like a little sidetracked. Thank you guys. I just needed Yeah. You know, it's funny, like, I technically now I have jobs. It's just that it's always been a tricky thing with unemployment. I could have gotten unemployment for many years, and but I technically have a job. It's just not a hourly job and stuff. Anyway. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude, it's the worst, man. It's the worst. How many tattoos do I have? Way too many. I don't even remember. It's really hard because they just meshed into one big one after a while. I've lost count. I haven't gotten a new tattoo in a long time, though. Anyway, let me grab my box cutter. So let's get into the happy stuff. So I hope to get back to quickie reviews with my Dragon Ball Super stuff. And then this stuff, been loving Dragon Ball Super. They're starting to dub of the Tournament Power. And of course, I love My Hero Academia. I wish Tamashii Nations Bandai Japan was making the figures. I know Figma made, like, I think a Deku and maybe a Bakugo. I forgot, it was a while back. But God, we need some My Hero Academia action figures. Like, I want to, not just pops, but I want all my action figures. So let's see what we got from. Not only am I going to box what's out for this unboxing, but I'll open up things soon. All right. So let's start. This one, oh, it even has a little box sleeve. So these are all SH figure arts because I can't afford Hot Toys anymore. I was almost going to make a video about if I should even collect any more Hot Toys because everything's going and stuff like that. Thank you. Yeah, Michael Jackson would have been 60. Anyway. Yeah, so this thank you, Big Bad Toy Store, one of my longtime sponsors, and at least I can get some new stuff without have to spend my money, I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, so let's open this up. So first one, I have the figurized standard versions of Android 17 and 18 because the SH figure arts go for way too much. I hope they reissue them sometime because, yeah, way too much. Oh, Chewy's good. He's having a puppuccino right there out of the corner and stuff. So the first one we got is Android 16. Heard great things about this guy. Well, I mean, love him in the Cell Saga. His sacrifice helped Gohan go over the edge to Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, so I really love it. He looks so great. And, well, I'll take all the stuff here and then I'll unbox them. But, yeah, Android 16, man, looks awesome. I need to build my Android 17 and 18. But, yeah, I'll definitely build those. Like, if you guys want to watch me live build those, I can. It's like a live hangout. I'm also going to do some live streaming of the new Spider-Man. I'm more than halfway through the game, and only halfway through the story, maybe more than halfway. It's just I do a lot of side missions. God, I can talk about Spider-Man for PS4 for days. I love that game so much, and I definitely can't wait to live stream it. I'll probably live stream it tomorrow. I'll be doing a lot of videos this week until I get back and try to just concentrate on selling stuff and videos. Now, okay, which one? I'll go into this one because this figure is older, and I'll get into the newest one. I've met Ian Sinclair, who does the voice of him, and that is Whis. I love Whis so much. Whis is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Super. I loved him in Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F. But yeah, Whis is amazing. Been wanting the SH figure arts Whis for a long time. And yeah, I can't wait to open up. Whis is amazing. And I'm so happy to meet. Hey, what's up, Trent? Yeah, dude, Trent, if you wanted to, I can do a joint like live show thing and then see if that will work. Then people won't really see you on YouTube, but they can like do the live thing on Instagram if you want to do that, bro. Yeah, Sportimus. Yeah, Hot Toys. I love Hot Toys, but you have to be making a certain amount of money, and I don't. I'm too poor for Hot Toys. I haven't gotten a new Hot Toy since the Arkham Asylum Joker, and luckily a lot of the ones. I mean, I love the revenge. I would love to get the Return of the Jedi Luke, and maybe a couple of them like upcoming ones. But yeah, I want the Spider-Punk one though. Okay, Trent. Let's do that. You'll be my live co-host on Instagram, at least. I'm gonna have you go live with him. Okay. Trent's gonna be my co-host. So on Instagram, people will be my co-hosts, and yeah, Trent. Hey, Trent. What's up? So we're live together, you guys, on Instagram. This is an Instagram exclusive thing. So you're gonna watch me unbox things, Trent. You can join in and do whatever, man. Yeah, thank you for being part of my co-host, man. So yeah, because hanging with my best friend and opening up Dragon Ball figure arts definitely will cheer you up after what happened today. And oh yeah, man, it's all right, dude. We talked earlier about this, but yeah, let's show off the last thing I got at figure arts, and it's our favorite pervert, Master Roshi. Or what's he called? Kame Sennin? Is that like, how do you pronounce that? Kame Sennin?
I'm trying to read backwards.
Oh yeah, it's Sennin. So is that what he's called in Japan?
I believe so. They call it. It's supposed to be called like Midtoon Rushi.
Oh.
Over there. Yeah, but I don't know. It's all Japanese, and I don't fully understand it.
I know, right? So yeah, he's the newest one. Besides Majin Buu Zen version, I'm really excited. He's technically a Dragon Ball version. So they have Kid Goku. Bulma should be coming out next month, which I'm excited for. And then Kid Krillin, and then we'll probably get Yamcha. They said there's going to be 7 because they have each of the Dragon Balls. So this Master Roshi comes with the 3-star Dragon Ball. Goku came with the 4-star because that was the first Dragon Ball they found. Yep. Trent, let's see. Of the original Dragon Ball, of the 7 characters you think they'll make figures of, who do you think they'll do from the original Dragon Ball? Let's see.
I'll just go through Goku,
Krillin,
Krillin, Grandpa Gohan.
Yeah.
Bulma, Launch. I don't know. Maybe they'll have Turtle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tambourine.
Oh yeah.
King Piccolo.
Yes, King Piccolo. They have to do King Piccolo.
Maybe somebody from the Red Ribbon Army.
Yeah.
They could do whatever they want. Like, sky's the limit, really. They could just do like all the major characters. Pretty much like Mercenary Tao, the list goes on and on for Dragon Ball characters.
Oh, I know, dude. And got a good. This spans like literally 3 Dragon Ball eras right here. Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super right there, man. This is awesome. Like 3 like really different characters too. By the way, the pervert, the emotionless android, and then the food-loving like angel. So yeah. And by the way, this is where I got my Beerus right now. He's eating a slice of pizza. So Beerus is one of my favorite characters. I met both Jason Douglas, who voices Beerus. He was also Tobin in The Walking Dead. Beerus and Whis are my absolute favorites. So Beerus was one of my first Dragon Ball SH figure arts, besides the Warrior Within Goku and Warrior Waking Goku and it's over 9,000 first appearance Vegeta, or not first appearance because he had those weird anime colors. It was the first appearance. Yeah, what was up with that? What was with Vegeta having those weird browns and greens and yeah?
Well, you remember they have the ocean dub also, so it was all different back then.
It was, man. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Yeah, Trend. Like, yeah, it's been around for like over how many years now? It has to be like we're getting close
22 years.
Yeah, dude. Dragon Ball. Like, I remember watching it as a kid. I remember watching the original Dragon Ball, then the Saiyan saga, the Frieza saga, and then there was a little break, and then they had the Cell saga, which I remember it going on, but I was like, not really watching anime at the time. And Trent and my buddy Josh, or for anyone that doesn't know, helped me really get me back into anime. Like really, like I'm such an anime kid now, like dressing up as characters from Dragon Ball and My Hero Academia. I know, dude. Like Saturdays are like My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Super day. Like I just love it, and I'm enjoying the Tournament of Power arc, Universe 9 right now versus the Wolf Pack of Universe 9 versus Goku, Gohan, and Boo. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm excited to see when the full tournament happens. Oh my gosh, I'm excited, dude.
Oh man, you are not ready. You're not ready.
I've seen clips. I know. The funny thing was, and Trent, like, how do you feel like with, Dragon Ball takes so long with the dub versus like say My Hero Academia that comes out like pretty much the same day or 2 weeks, within 2 weeks.
What was the question? How do I feel about what exactly?
That Dragon Ball takes so long for the dub.
That's just how it is. They with My Hero, they have a different team.
Yeah.
A little slightly different team behind it. Like Dragon Ball, they've always been a little bit behind, everything. With the remember, look back at when the movies came out, the new recent.
Yeah.
Battle of Gods came out maybe 6 months, between 6 months and a year before in Japan before it came out over in the States.
Right.
And I had already seen it in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So then when it came out with the movie in the, this is before I met all of you. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just me. So I just watched it online. I didn't go to the big event like they had. I should have went. I did go for Resurrection F.
Right.
God, that was so fun to watch with like different Dragon Ball fans.
Yeah, I watched Resurrection F with Rosie and Jay, who, by the way, happy birthday, Rosie. Yeah, and that was awesome, and Michaela and Jared, and like it was really awesome. Like, and Andrew was with me, and I remember we're all watching Resurrection F in theaters, and just remember all these characters. I hadn't seen Dragon Ball in years, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is awesome! Super Saiyan Blue, or God, whatever, and just all these things like Beerus and Whis and seeing Golden Frieza. It was amazing. I still love the line like with Android 18 saying he's so cool. I laughed so freaking hard with. Oh my god, I love Krillin, and I met Sunny Strait, who does Krillin, and we got to see him at Sacramento. But also we got to meet Chris, Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, Chris Sabat, who also does All Might in My Hero Academia, and Zoro from One Piece.
Did you tell him what you did to meet him?
Oh, you mean like with the car situation?
Yeah.
Okay, so funny story. Okay, I'll tell you guys before here. I'll like kind of do both. I'll tell the story while opening. Before I tell the story, which one should I open first? Android 16, Whis, or Roshi?
I'd say let's start from the beginning. Let's go to Roshi.
Okay, Roshi's like one of the newest ones too. Okay, great. So while I open Roshi, let me tell you the story. So, by the way, this is Roshi's awesome packaging, just the SH Figure Arts, and I'm so excited for him. I can't wait to see his perverted face. Oh yeah. He should come with some magazines, I think, but I know he doesn't. But he should. But yeah, so my buddy Josh, who's the one that got me into My Hero Academia, he had to make it down to San Jose because he was going down for Crunchyroll and to see his girlfriend. And he didn't have time to walk, so he asked if I could drive him there, and I'm like, oh crap, okay. So I did. I drove him to the train station that wasn't far from Sacramento. By the way, this is the bigger. Ooh, he comes with a stand. Ooh, I can't wait. He probably needs it because it's big turtle shell. Anyway, so I was like, crap, like, okay, I'll take you. But then we had a photo op at 4, and by the time like I dropped him off, it was already like 3:50, and like it's only like 5 minutes away from but you know, I had the park and everything. So I'm like, crap, what I did, I parked in the loading zone, and I had Chewy with me this whole time, by the way. So I park in the loading zone in the front of the convention center, and I literally just keep my hazard lights on, park there. I run upstairs with Chewy, and we're waiting for. Luckily, Chris didn't show up yet. He was running a little late, but I was just, you know, told him it's like I'll get my car afterwards. I just didn't want to meet missing Chris because knew I was going to go to Crunchyroll the next day. I did not want to miss meeting Chris because that was a big part of Sac Anime, was meeting Chris. And anyone that knows Sac Anime, Eric Bell, who voices Future Trunks in Dragon Ball, and Tomura Shigaraki and My Hero Academia, he had to leave early due to family emergency. So I was like, I'm not going to meet Chris. He was a big one. We met Sean, who voices Goku. I'm not going to miss Chris. Chris was like a big deal to me, especially because I was my Vegemite, mine Vegeta, All Mine, and U-Tran were your awesome Majin Vegeta. That was amazing. Oh yes, yes, Master Roshi. Oh, he's so good. Oh man, I love it. Anyway, so let me finish the story. So, well, got there in time. You and Marquise was there, and we're all in our Dragon Ball stuff. And luckily, Chris was a little late and got to take our picture. And then as soon as we were done taking a picture, I reparked my car, and yeah, it was all good. It was just like really like, oh crap, you know, you didn't want to miss out. I know, right? Yeah, because I literally had to run, because the photo op was upstairs too, so I had to run upstairs with Chewy, like just like rushing to make sure I didn't miss it. Because you know, at other photo ops we do, like for Wizard World or whatever, you know, they're really quick, and they're like, if you don't show up, well, like the celebrity just has to go to the next thing. So, you know, you never know, like especially with Sac Anime, like those photo ops are like giant, huge lines. So you don't want to be like, oh crap, like I missed Chris, you know.
They're still like fine tuning, like all that. Cause like you remember, like when I was trying to even get the photo paid for, they didn't know what time the guests would be there.
Mm-hmm.
They had to look at the program just to know, and it was just kind of like chaotic. So their photo ops aren't quite as formal as like say like with the World or Pandemic or Quick. So I think, you know, it's kind of all over the place. But thankfully, more guerrilla style, so you're able to like chat with the guests, you know, for a hot minute before they got to go off and do their next thing. Because sometimes they'll be like, you remember last year we were waiting for a ton of guests.
Mm-hmm.
We were meeting, like we met guests, but we weren't there to meet guests. We were there to hang out and get our pictures taken.
Oh yeah.
We ended up talking to Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Who is it? Is it Camille?
Yeah, Camille Hyde.
Yeah, she yeah, she totally loved Chewy, and it was so great just to, like, you know, get to talk to her, like, while she's just, I swear the Power Ranger actresses love Chewy, so anytime I'm near Power Ranger actresses, like, they will just want to meet Chewy. If you're a Power Ranger actress, you love corgis apparently, but if you don't, then you're, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I want to say congrats to the current Pink Ranger. That's actually a big reason why she was wearing like such baggy things at Power Morbicon, because she's pregnant, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know. Yeah, like she is like super like ab Pink Ranger, like 6-pack, and she still has the abs even being 5 months pregnant.
She's pregnant.
I know. And I was like, wow, she's like engaged and has a baby on the way. That's crazy. And they're still currently filming, right?
No, they finished.
Oh, okay, good. I was about to say it's like, yeah, because
the Beast Morpher cast is
Oh, okay. Dang, because I was like, dang, that would be crazy. Like, has there ever been a Power Ranger actress that got pregnant like while filming Power Rangers?
I think the only one was Diva Talks.
Oh yeah,
Turbo movie.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, because I think she was already pregnant when they filmed that. That's why she looked a little extra,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with her,
Uh-huh.
with her special, get-up she had.
Oh yeah.
She was pregnant during that, so she wasn't able to film the first half of Turbo.
Right.
Was it the first half or second? I don't remember. I think it was the first half. Yeah, the first half of Turbo, they brought in another woman. Yeah, and then after she was ready to come back to film, they brought her back for the second half of Turbo.
Cool. That's awesome. That she like at least got to finish it out. Because yeah, that's the thing about being a woman is that you have to deal with that kind of stuff. Like Scarlett Johansson was pregnant during Age of Ultron, and all these things, man. That like your pregnancy like affects your job, especially when you're in the limelight. And that's the thing. Give up to all the ladies out there that have to deal with that. And you're amazing for bearing the child and doing it while like being in the public eye, like as a Power Ranger or whatnot. Let's get into Roshi now. So yeah, look at him with his glasses. Big old turtle. Oh, it's funny. Like you were laughing, and I just heard Gabby laugh, and then she's watching something loud. When Gabby laughs, it's like you hear it from across.
You can hear it from another.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show off the figure real quick here, and we'll get back to some toy stuff. Thank you, Trent, for joining me. I really appreciate.
Sorry.
Oh no, yeah.
She said that's why. Yeah, I was watching her live stream for a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. I didn't realize you.
And then you're like, oh, let's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of the figure, Sean?
Oh yeah. His turtle shell falls off a little easier than I like to. It's a little tricky. It's just because his head has to be kind of posted forward a little bit, but it stays on for the most part. It's just you have to have an angle. So yeah, Master Roshi is always a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, so that turtle shell is really nice though. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, I actually have my turtles. Grab Mikey right here. So yeah, you look at the turtle shells. Turtle shell comparison time. Oh yeah, yeah. He would definitely be the pervy turtle, more so than like how Michelangelo was in the 2014 movie. Oh man. So I'm gonna. So he comes with two different head sculpts. I'm gonna show off something. So he comes out with this kind of like his teeth showing, kind of cross-eyed. Look at that. It's very cross-eyed. Yeah. But yeah, well, both actually are cross-eyed, but yeah, but he has these really cool sunglasses. I would pose them with this head sculpt. So he usually figure arts will come with like different faces, and I think for a lot of the same characters that have like the crazy hair, they just don't want to like sculpt them again, so they just change the faces out. But Roshi, since he has no hair, it's like, okay, we'll give him like a different head. Plus, like his beard has to be fully sculpted because of his teeth. It's not something you can really interchange, I guess. I guess you could have interchanged the beard. Actually, I'm looking at it. It's like, yeah, because his face doesn't look that different. It's just really the beard. Like one is open mouth and one is closed. So yeah. So whatevs. Yeah, but yeah. Let's look at some of the accessories here in a second, and then we'll go over articulation and whatnot. Yeah. So Roshi. The only problem is I heard some problems with the figure where like his head just, trying to. I don't want to break anything. The small little peg, and it has to go in this like little hole right here. So yeah, that's the only bad thing. I love figure arts, but they aren't perfect. No no figure line is perfect. Hot Toys isn't perfect. Figure Arts isn't perfect. One thing I do love Figure Arts so much. They are one of my favorites. One thing that I wish they do, and because they've done it for like Batman and Superman for their Figure Arts, but Boo has a cape and he has a plastic cape, and I wish he had a cloth cape. I'm not a fan of plastic capes on action figures at all.
Yeah, they're very stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And Boo's like, even when they give it articulation and like it separates into 3 parts, so it just looks like it rips apart. So it's like, why Boo doesn't have a ripped up cape, you know? And that's sad too, because I love their detail, their articulation. Yeah, Roshi's head is like being a pain right now. So this, if you get this figure, just knowing that changing out the heads is going to be a little bit of pain, especially because of the beard too. It's like the hole is like in a specific place and the peg just keeps moving around.
Omnibus, the ironic part is I rarely dress up for Halloween anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I dress up every other weekend almost.
I know.
This is the life of a cosplayer.
Cosplays has ruined Halloween. One thing, so Trent, one thing I noticed near my house, and I've been to 2 of them now, they have a Spirit Halloween near Mojo Dojo. And Mojo Dojo, amazing place, which I need to go back there and get a good workout in. So one thing they have an anime section, and they have a Super Saiyan Vegeta wig. I know it's not as good as the wig you use, though.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And they had a Goku wig.
They have Vegeta, but not Super Saiyan.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man, I gotta check out that story. Like each spirit has had different things. One thing I want to get, if I do end up getting a new job and make some money, I want to get that giant animatronic Jack Skellington and Sally. Oh man.
Oh yeah, they have those.
It's so cool, Trent. It just like talks and moves, and it's like, dude, I would like have that in my house all year round.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you and David and Angela like love to have those.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah, it's funny. Like I love David, but I always feel like he has like Jack Skellington on wraps because of how good all his Jacks are, you know. Oh man.
He's just got a Jack for every occasion.
Yeah, Jacks of all trades right there. So let's look at some more accessories. So we got his stick right here. The stick of truth. No, just kidding. Yeah, I always love this. And then we got a Dragon Ball. Yes, this is the one ball that Roshi plays with more than his own balls. Huh. I know. So here, I'm gonna switch out. He comes with a bunch of hands, way too many hands actually. He looks like he has yeah, he has oh man, this is the best one, huh? So he has, I had to use the stick to get it out. So he has his peace sign hands. I got one hand in my pocket and there's making a peace sign. And then he has a hand for holding the Dragon Ball. You know, so I'll switch out that hand in a second. And he has a whole bunch of, you know, gripping hands, and he has a hand for holding his walking stick and pointing figure hands, and then some probably chop hands. And then he comes with a stand. It's hard to see right here. And then he comes with his little things to plug in for his turtle shell backpack. So I'll put in that here in a moment. Leave the little straps. And then if you don't want the turtle shell backpack, he comes with a little plug for his back. Because right now you can see he has a hole in the back, but he has an orange plug that comes to plug it up and everything. Oh man. Yeah, but let me see. I'm going to switch out the hands first because I want to do that before then. Well, here, let me show the articulation first. So you'll get more articulation without the turtle shell. So his head can't really rotate because of his beard. His beard gets in the way unless you like kind of take it off the peg. It moves 2 points at the neck here. So that's kind of any bearded characters. It's always going to be harder to move. But his arms fully rotate. They go in and out. They rotate at the upper part of the arm and then like bicep area, and they bend a little over 2 points at the elbow, like more like 90 degrees, and they rotate the wrist. He has like 3 points here, like the diaphragm, chest right here, and then he has a waist articulation that fully rotates. And his little legs, his little Roshi legs go forward and back. They do go in and out, and he can actually do some really cool karate moves if you wanted to. So that's really awesome because he is the master of magazines. But yeah, he does. Oh yeah, exactly. He'll train you after you get him some magazines. Bends 2 points at the knee, and his ankles pivot forward back, fully rotate. He has a nice ankle pivot, and he has toe articulation. So yeah, let's try to put on his outfit and switch out his hands. And then we'll go into our next Dragon Ball figure. Okay, let's see. Here we have, okay, this, you'll hold his hand with the Dragon Ball with the left hand. So switch this out real quick. Yeah, one thing with whether it's Hot Toys or SH Figure Arts, switching out hands is never fun. It's like I always love, switching out hands isn't too bad. But yeah, like you just always worried. I bought super glue because it happened after the fact. After I was playing with him, I actually broke my Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson wrist peg.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, it sucks so much. So now I have to like super glue his hand. I can't ever change his right hand and everything. And it sucked because the reason why I broke, because he, you know, when he's doing like that pose, right? Like you have to take out his arms. And I wish they just gave him like you didn't have to switch on his arms. They were really trying to save money on it, I guess. And so then when I put in his arms, pushing in his arms, I pushed in on the hand too much and I broke out off the wrist peg. So I'm like, oh God. And yeah, luckily it happened after the fact. I was just trying to pose them for like a different pose for my display, but it really broke my heart because I've had that figure for a while now. And it's Michael Jackson, so it's like that breaks my heart. Because I mean, if I wanted to, I can still pick up the figure for not too much on eBay, but I just really need like the wrist peg replaced. But yeah. Oh yeah, Mego, I'm gonna do a Spider-Man stream like probably tomorrow and stuff. Yeah, still dealing with Roshi's head right now. Hold on. Ugh. I'm like just worried I'm gonna break it. That's the thing. It's like, okay, so Master Roshi like has such a fragile neck. He's such an old dude, you know. Yeah, I don't, because this is the thing you deal with figure arts. It goes like this anytime I'm trying to put the head in, but that's not how it works. So I can just like rest it like that, but it's supposed to peg into this like tiny little hole right here. It's just like, why do you have to do that? Okay.
They want to make it, you know, a lot more difficult for the
yeah. Yeah, so Roshi is awesome, but he was not without flaws for sure. Let me switch out his hands for the for his walking stick. I just want to put these things in here, and then I'm gonna move on to next one. Oop, I got the wrong hand. Gotta get his right hand real quick for his walking stick. Trey, while I'm doing this, anything you want to share for the day, or anything like news or anything like that?
Let's see what happened today. I just saw the trailer on TV for the first time.
Which trailer?
The Venom trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it on TV.
Chitara.
Cool.
Chitara's the new series.
The Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't ready for the field if you haven't finished it yet.
Oh yeah, dude.
Insomniac, why did you do this? I was not ready.
Oh man, I know, dude. It's man, such a good game, man. I purposely, and I love this about all the Spider-Man games, like whether it's Web of Shadows or the you know, when I love just being Spider-Man and just rescuing people, finding backpacks. I purposely didn't want to do. I mean, I've been spreading out. I've been doing like the challenge missions with. I don't want to spoil it because I don't know how far people are in the game. And by the way, and I told you this, Trent, for all the people out there that love Spider-Man but don't own a PS4, first of all, what is wrong with you? PS4 is the superior system. Sorry, Joe. And secondly, like, how could you not like want to own this game and stuff? And there's some people, I won't name them, that talk about who also cosplay Spider-Man but don't own the game yet. And it's like, and they even cosplay like the character, like the PS4 suit, the advanced suit. It's like, how could you not own this game? Anyway, so that's just like my thing, but it's all good. Like,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's cool.
They just want to be part of the bad, or they just like the food.
Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, it's totally cool and stuff. But my whole thing like is Spider-Man has a lot of looks where you don't have to like even really read the comics like Spider-Punk or anything like that. And it's so cool playing Spider-Punk in the game. I probably wear that suit more. Probably him and Scarlet Spider and the Iron Spider / Stark suit. I go in between those the most. But I've been wearing some other ones at the beginning, like the Negative suit and Spider-Man Noir. And Spider-Man Noir is cool, but it's you know, it's so black, and it's like not like the good kind of like the Mark II armored one, or like they don't really have the symbiote suit, because that's a minor spoiler, unless it's going to be a DLC. I bet you anything it'll be a DLC suit, because with Venom coming out. Yeah, because it's like, how could you not have the symbiote suit in the game? But it's like, yeah, DLC, and they wanted to entice people and stuff. But yeah, dude, I just love the more colorful suits, and Spider-Punk looks so good in the sun, man.
Yeah, I think the Iron Spidey is probably my favorite. Well, that and the you know, after you complete the Black Hat mission,
yeah,
well, you know, searching for spots, you get rewarded with this black and red suit, and it's just so slick. I was like, dang, I really want to cosplay that in real life.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, you would look amazing in that. And they probably, I know like a lot of those suits are, like they have cosplay suits of them. Like I know actually Spider-Punk has been on my list. Scarlet Spider and Spider-Punk have been on my list a long time. I love to do them one day. The only problem with both of them, they're not just a suit that you have to, like with Scarlet Spider, you have to get like a hoodie, and then with Spider-Punk, you have to make the vest. It's definitely something that you wouldn't have to make, or you would have to like do a bunch of custom work for. There's no like place that just, you can get like the underlining suit, but even with the mask, you would have to add the spikes and everything.
Yeah, but the one I want, I just want the red lenses, because those are freaking sick.
Oh, red lenses are always awesome with Spider-Man. Okay,
yeah.
Let's see here. Where do you, okay, now I need to know where to plug this in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So with Master Roshi, I'm just trying to plug in all these little things here. Man, I'm so close, Trent. He's so tricky, man. Pervy old man. Pervy old man. Yeah, it's funny they have the straps. It's like, do you even see the straps in the anime? I have to go back and watch some old Dragon Ball just to see if you even see this. Yeah. They really should have. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, I was going to probably let you continue on your own, because I had to get up pretty early today.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But I would always love chatting with you, man.
Oh, of course, bro. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, I'll finish this up on YouTube. And yeah, I still got Wii's and Android 16 and everything. So yeah, I'll finish up. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Trent. Everyone, make sure to follow Trent on Big Trent07 on Instagram here. You just broke over 8,000 now, or am I thinking, or is it 7,000?
Well, no, I just checked today. Apparently, I broke 8,100. So,
oh, nice.
Cool.
Dang, 8,100. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, 8,000, man. Your power level will soon be over 9,000. You have to do a photo with that.
No, I'm gonna do it. You know I'm gonna do it.
I remember back in the day on YouTube when I did that, man. That was such a big deal to have over 9,000 subscribers, and I just reached 245,000, so that was awesome. Doesn't really matter anymore with YouTube, but you know, it's still awesome nonetheless. Like, I still appreciate. For me, it doesn't matter whether I have 245,000 or 245 subscribers. Like, I love you guys, and I appreciate everyone watching. You know.
Yeah. This is how it is. But thank you to Sean's loyal viewers and Joe, who Joe is also my loyal viewer.
Oh yeah, Joe. Joe, get a PS4. Xbox is awesome, but not as awesome as PS4.
Joe continues to live in denial. There's no getting through to him, even with Spider-Man.
I'm a PlayStation guy, and I bought an Xbox 360 back in its heyday, but yeah, those days have been over for a while.
Yeah. All right, man. You have a good night. Have fun with the new figures.
Oh, I will, dude. Playing with toys and talking to my best friends and my dog have the best, like, antidepressant for sure. So thank you, bro. You have a good night, and I'll see you soon.
You too.
Awesome. Oh, I put it on the wrong head. Tuh. No wonder I put on the wrong Master Roshi head. Okay, guys, sorry. Get back to the live stream. Let me put, oh man. And this Master Roshi figure with the straps, it's a little harder than I want it to be. I was so excited for Master Roshi, and he has the beast. That's a old fart when it comes to posing and everything. Ooh, I do not want to break that peg. Jeez. Yeah, his head is just now. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pose him real quick, and we're gonna move on to Android 16 here. Dang, that head, man. Yeah, hold on. Dang it, guys, sorry. Hey, Joe. Okay, we'll have him hold the Dragon Ball. I really like these Dragon Balls. I'm so worried about losing them and like Chewie eating them. Okay, I get Master Roshi's sunglasses on. Okay. All right. So we got Master Roshi looking awesome. Yeah, that's the way to display it. I wish he had a magazine, but don't want to make this dirty old man even dirtier. So yeah. Roshi. All right. Okay, have him. Okay, pose them with walking stick. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. He does come with a stand, but I'm not gonna put that. Hey, there's just sometimes with these figures, you just kind of like, you know what, I won't bother. Goku, where's my magazines? Yeah. Yeah, so Jerry, when you get a corgi, they will bite your ankles in the beginning, but they learn to they stop doing that after a few months. It's just that's in their nature, especially when they're puppies. My cats bite me more than Chewie ever does. I mean, obviously, cat bites are way less harmful than dog bites. Chewie never has bit me like I think he's like only bit me on accident like a couple times, and it's never been like he's made me blood or anything like that. Okay, so that's Master Roshi. Let's get on to Android 16. So Android 16, like I said, 17, 18, I have the Figure Eye standard, which I need to build, but their figure arts go for like $200 each, like $100 to $200. It's crazy. And they were originally only like $50, $60 figures, but yeah, I hope they have all my Androids. So let's open up 16 when he's a big figure. Yeah, so Android 16. By the way, ATM Cosplay does amazing Android 16 cosplay. Nice. He has not much, actually. Wow. He does come with... okay, so from what it looks like, he comes with 2 heads and 4 faces and 2 extra hands. Not a lot, but let's take a look. A lot of plastic around him too, Jesus. But okay, so let me take the plastic off. Like it feels like a Hot Toy figure when they do that, but still that's cool. Just want to protect him. All right, let's take all this plastic under his legs. Jesus, man. I guess they really just want to make sure that it was protected. Yeah, he is really awesome. Love. Oh, these shoulder pads are reposable. Yeah, they are. So we got Android 16 with the pretty punk rock hairstyle, by the way. I love his hair and like that undercut mohawk looking thing. Oh, and he still has more plastic. Jesus. God, man. That's like, you know, it's cool that companies do that, but it's like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because the reason he has that, you can remove his arms and have like the cannon arms, so that's really cool. Except it's taking forever to take off. Oh my gosh. Right. Hold on a sec. Yeah, exactly. Corgis always try to hurt you. Yep, I'm still up doing late night show, and God, this thing, I'm trying to take the plastic off. Why? This is the most annoying thing about action figures. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's like stuck on me. Jesus. Okay, let me take this off. So you should have slid right off it like there. Well, that's cool. So I don't know if it's like magnets or it just kind of clips on, but yeah, so you can have Android 16 with his like cannon arms like that. Pew, 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 pew. Very awesome. I love that in Dragon Ball, and I guess it's just a Japanese thing to have your pointy boots. That is awesome. Yeah, man, very cool. I'm loving this. Yeah, this is heard it's a very underrated figure. I'm really happy they did a restock of him and yeah, get him from Big Bad Toy Store. By the way, you can pick these all up at bigbadtoystore.com. So I'll show off this beautiful figure and just like a lot of greens and dark grays, and the head sculpt is awesome, and yeah. The Rocket Army logo, very awesome. Yeah, I love the big old shoulder pads. So yeah. Android 16 looking so cool. Yeah, it's because you build up a reputation of years, and I have store credit with Big Bad Toy Store. So just to promote Big Bad Toy Store, they let me pick out a bunch of things per month, and yeah. So let's go in the articulation. I'll show off all the stuff. So Android 16's head can move left from right. It can actually for the most part fully rotated, just the big old collar piece, and can look up and down. And 2 joints. Looks down really good. Looks up pretty good too. Now he does, arms can go, oop. And yeah, just be careful the arms coming off. They do stay in place for the most part. They just, yeah, you have to watch out because come off the pegs. Yeah, they like peg in, so they fully go out that way and fully rotate. It has a butterfly joint to go in and out. Bicep swivel, 2 double jointed elbows, but it like bends a little over 90 degrees. Yeah. And then rotate the wrists, go in and out. It has the upper diaphragm joint. Oh, hold on a sec. I'm going to go back live on Instagram. And then back live, we're looking at Android 16. So yeah, upper diaphragm joint. Goes forward and back really good. He does have a waist joint, yes, and it fully rotates. Goes in and out a little bit too, which is awesome. His shoulder pieces do like go up and down too, so if you want to move them around, which is great. Round ball joints on the back right here. And he has little flaps, you know, very like Frieza armor, like Saiyan armor or whatever. And then his legs go forward, back. His butt, man, look at that butt. So tight. But yeah, it's really tight because like, yeah, he has to go at an angle, but yeah, rotates and goes at the upper part of the leg. He bends at 2 points at the knee, and his ankles fully, they do rotate and they pivot forward and back. He has a nice ankle pivot, and he has toe articulation. So really great articulation as expected from SH Figure Arts. He's pretty, I need a hand. By the way, I know that's not his voice, but I was watching Honest trailer for Predator, and I always just think of Android 16 talking like Arnold. I don't know why. Okay, so he comes with a bunch of different heads. He comes with a smirking head. It's really hard to tell with the phone focus. Okay, then he comes with a angry head. Love those eyes. Yeah, and last but not least, he comes with the battle damage head, and this is amazing. So yeah, those faces are interchangeable, but this one I guess isn't because, yeah, you can't interchange that. So that's why it needed its own separate head. But he comes with the battle damage, and look at that detail right there. Really nice. You can see all his robot parts. It makes me wonder how much robot Android 16 or 17 and 18 are, especially because Android 18 was able to have a kid. I know they're Androids, so yeah. So yeah, I really love the battle damage head, and I said, and then the only other things, like I said, doesn't come with much, but what he does come with, it's cool, and it just comes with some gripping hands. But yeah, Android, yeah, that's really awesome. Like even just having him standard, like, wonder if, oop, yeah, just can have his arms out, and you always want to try to do the crossing arm poses, but yeah, it's always hard when they don't have their actual arms. You can kind of do the arm crossing pose kind of like that. Very cool. Because you always seen 17 and 18. Well, 18 has their arms crossed, and 17 always has his arms like to the side. So yeah, but yeah, even what's cool about 16 is that you can have him in a more static pose, and he just looks intimidating. When a character, like a character should look cool enough where he doesn't have to do much in the term of posing. Like, even like, I know it's always great to pose your characters, but sometimes a character can just look at posing just like standing there looking like, you know, just static like that, and you know, whatnot, or just, you know, doing like a standard pose, you know, whatnot. It's hard, but I mean, I don't want to lose his arms, but I would kind of either pose him with like the rocket arms or kind of like, yeah, just like put his arms up, like fists up pose. Rocket Army. But yeah, he looks great. I am enjoying him a lot. Besides his arms falling off a little bit, he's definitely not as frustrating as Roshi. Roshi has a lot more accessories, but it just things fall off him a little bit easier than I like to, like the turtle shell and whatnot. So far, Roshi looks great, and I love the character even more than 16. But yeah, 16 so far is my favorite. But last but not least, in the next, so we went from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. Now let's go into Dragon Ball Super with one of my favorite characters, Whis. Whis. My favorite, besides Mercy, my favorite angel. Yes. Whis. And gotta have him pose with Beerus here. So let's take a look at the packaging. Bandai, it says Whis on here. Dragon Ball Super. Bandai, Tamashii Nations. Warning, don't choke on your Whis because you'll make you Whis up. And you can see with Beerus, there's a spoon. That's awesome. All right, let's open them up. Whis. Yes, Instagram. Love all the faces right there. Yay, Whis. All right. Yeah, I have a whole bunch. I have my Beerus and a whole bunch of my Dragon Ball, Dragon Star figures here. Pretty much got the Wave 2 and 3 figures all on the thing. I don't have any Wave 1 figures because all of those characters, it's just Goku, Frieza, Vegeta, and Beerus. Yeah, so we have all of them in Figure Arts or other Figure Arts standards. So Whis comes with 3 heads, his staff, a spoon, a hand holding a spoon, and yeah, so he comes with his fist. Yeah, so see, this is all he comes with. But yeah, let's look at Whis with his halo. Talk about the halo, halo, halo. Talking about the halo, halo. That's really awesome. So yeah, it's attached to his. I see it here. Attached to these parts of his chest. So that's how it makes it look like he's floating. Now Whis, and this is the thing I knew going in there, but Whis is not like a dynamic character. But one thing, and like especially with characters that have like gowns like this, he doesn't have a slit or anything, so he can't really. This is like the widest you can do his legs. I'll get more into articulation, but Whis is just a tall, standing character, really. So I will forgive it for that, and does have some posability, especially in the arms and the head. As long as he can stand, that's the, yeah, and he seems like he can stand pretty good, so that's what matters. So look at that hair, dude. Man, what kind of gel or hair glue are you using? It's very angelic. Love his face. Love the blue skin. Love the outfit matches with Beerus. Yeah, look at that. Look at that hair, man. Jeez. Looks like Whis cream. Love it. All right. So he comes with his staff, the one that can turn back time for only, was it 4 minutes or something like that? Oh, that's cool. So you can kind of see it, but it has like a clear plastic to keep the black orb in there, because otherwise, like, how would it do that? Because it's supposed to float. But yeah, that is really awesome. He's ready for his staff meeting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. And then he comes with 3 heads. So he has a standard kind of like serious head, and then this one is his kind of like smirking head. And then he has his like the head that I probably will pose him with, the oh my, the oh my gosh, I'm about to eat something delectable head. God, I love it. And then he comes with 2 hands, one for each hand for holding his staff, pointing hand, a more like open hand, and then a spoon hand, which I'll definitely. And it's only for the right hand, but he has the spoon. I know. I'm gonna pose him with that here in a second, but yeah, let me grab the for holding his staff. Switch out his head. So grab all the things to switch him out here in a second. So let's talk about the articulation. Yeah, Roshi like had the most to talk about and to work over. So Whis' head can fully rotate. It can move back that much. It's pretty durable plastic, the halo, but yeah, just always want to be careful. Looks down really good. We're at pivot side to side. His arms, because of the shoulder pads, they can rotate, but they have to do that angle. They go in and out that much. He has a kind of like a butterfly joint, rotate the lower part of the arm. Then the 2 points at the elbow. Probably the best elbow articulation of the 3 figures they got. Rotate the wrist, go in and out. He does have a diaphragm joint that goes forward and back. These parts are pliable, so you can move them, and you can pivot side to side. He does have a waist joint that can fully rotate. And he does have leg articulation, but it's really null because of, he can't really move it. He can't move his legs forward or back that much. Can move it in and out. He does have knee articulation, but like I said, you can't really, that's so sad, like unless you, okay, so you can do this. I remember you can take out this, and it's weird, but yeah, so you can take out this, and now he does have, and it still doesn't have any slits right here, which is still weird, but now you can, at least he has, double jointed knees, his ankles fully rotated, pivot forward and back. He has the toe articulation. So I guess if you wanted to, you can kind of give him a little bit more posability, but his skirt thing still kind of like, hinders his articulation. So Whis won't be doing any superposable, any kind of superposes or anything like that, but it's okay. He usually stands a lot, just straight, and he's not doing anything dynamic. So let me switch out everything. Give him his spoon hand. Pose my Whis doing the thing I want, the pose I want him to do. I always like to switch out my fierce poses every once in a while, but yeah, want to pose him doing the thing that I really, put the staff in here. Oh, I should have switched out the, actually, let me switch out his heads real quick. And see if it's better than Roshi. Okay, cool. Way better than Roshi. This head just cracks me up so much because it's so Whis. Okay, let me. I wish that each hand came with their own peg. That's something I always said with Hot Toys too. And yep, and there we go, Whis ready to dig in. Oh my, how delectable. And I got, so this is how I'll be posing my Beerus and Whis. I don't know why he would need a spoon for pizza, but they're ready to eat. Oh my, saves me some, master. Yeah, Beerus eating pizza is just the best. I need to get like Whis like some like a dessert or something. Like Whis just looks like so ready to like dig into some dessert right now. Yeah, Beerus, I love him so much, and yeah, and then having Whis right next to him, and yeah. So those were the figures, you guys. I think character-wise, if I had to rate which character I love, like of the characters I love the most to least the most. I love all the characters. There's no like, oh, I wouldn't buy the figure and be like, I hate the character, but I think the figure is cool. I'd probably go by Whis, Roshi, and then Android 16. But for how much like I love a figure and the most fun, I probably would go Android 16, Whis, and Roshi. Roshi has a lot of cool parts on it, but I just think like with the turtle shell, I think the turtle shell stayed on better and whatnot. I think it'd be better, but he has the most accessories out of all of them. And then it would be Whis. Well, no, actually, it's really hard. Like it's a tie between Whis and 16 for who has the most parts after, but Roshi has the most parts. He only has like 2 heads, but he comes with like a bunch of different accessories. But yeah, so I think 16, if he's still available, is probably the one to get the most because he's the most fun to pose. He just looks really great. He's very underrated, but my favorite characters, I think Whis and then Roshi, and yeah. Apology. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I should have paid attention and stuff. Yeah, but Whis is awesome. Really, 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 really love. I have a Whis figure now. Yeah. And yeah, Roshi. So I got a pervert, a food-loving angel of like, and a android. Yeah. Okay, so there you guys go. Wow, we've done the show for quite a while now. So thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I will get do some live stream of Spider-Man for PS4, and thanks for Trent for joining me earlier. Please check out my sales video, you guys, of when I'm selling some tons of Hot Toys and other awesome figures, Sideshow collectibles. So and yeah, thank you to Big Bad Toy Store. You can for the latest in Dragon Ball SH figure arts, Hot Toys, Transformers, and more. Visit bigbadtoystore.com. For anything on the site with pretty much no money down. Some things like that are higher price, you might need some money down. But yeah, definitely, guys, please check out my sales video. Email me at seanbkbn.net if you're interested for anything. And like yeah, like me and Whis and Beerus are gonna go enjoy some food. Oh my! So how delectable! Yeah, so you guys have a good one, and yeah, remember to follow me on like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. And I'm Sean Long, may I live long and love life.